A lot of people get stuck on these two statutory questions in the PR application process and think to themselves, why are they asking the same questions twice? Do I repeat the same answer for the first one in the second one? Well, whilst you may see similarities, they are not necessarily the same question. Let me explain the difference to you. First, let's answer this question that was asked in the comment section. I've already responded to the question there, but for your benefit, I'm doing this video response. So that was the question, and you can see that I've already answered, but like I said, for your benefit, I am doing this video response. These two questions look similar, but they're asking about different things. IRCC separates them on purpose, and answering them correctly is very important. Now, look at the first question. Have you been refused refugee status or an immigrant or permanent resident visa, including CSQ, and this is in French, or application to the PNP or visitor or temporary resident visa to Canada or any other country? Quite extensive, okay? So that was the first question. This is the second question. Have you ever been refused a visa or a permit, denied entry, or ordered to leave Canada or any other country? Okay? Not as very detailed and extensive as this one, where you can see already, even though the similarity, have you ever been refused a visa or permit, we can see right off the bat that there's some similarity with this portion here, because this sounds broadly like it's talking about a visa or a permit, and you're seeing where it talks about the visa here. But then this part, denied entry or ordered to leave Canada or any other country. So you see right there, they are different, because this portion was not captured here. So question one, let's look at it in more detail. This question is asking, have you ever applied for a visa or status? That can include study permit refusal, work permit refusal, visitor visa refusal, PR applications refusal, PNP or CSQ application that were refused, or even refugee claim refused. If you submitted an application and got a refusal letter, then the answer for question one is yes. Now let's look at question two. It's largely entry or enforcement issues, okay? So whilst they overlap here, have you ever been refused a visa or permit? This one is asking if you were ever refused a visa or permit, yes, which overlaps with the first question. So if you had indicated yes regarding the refusal of a visa or permit, then of course, whatever explanation that you had given for question one, you will repeat it in question two. Well, let's explore it further first. Refused entry at a border or airport, and this includes flagpoling. What is flagpoling? Before that was stopped, if you were in Canada and you wanted a postgraduate work permit, you could have gone to the border and obtained one. And going to the border means that you would have had to go through the US border to get around to the Canadian border. So that is called flagpoling. So if you ever flagpole before the policy was changed, that is also something that you would disclose in question number two. Whether or not you have a US visa and you cross the border or not, that would be important for you to note that you had gone to the border, you had flagpole, because they already know, you just need to disclose that. Okay, let's get back. If you were turned back by an officer, if you were ordered to leave a country, and notice it says either Canada or any other country, All of that must be captured in question 2, so you can clearly see that it's different from question 1. This can happen even if you never applied for a visa. So question 2 is quite broad, okay? So this question is about what happened at the border, not only paperwork. Very important clarification. It is possible to answer yes to question 1, no to question 2. It's also possible to say yes to question 2 and no to question 1, or it's okay to answer yes to both or no to both. It just depends on your personal circumstance. There is no automatic contradiction. None of these questions are automatically bad, but inconsistencies are. If you answer yes, then a dialog box will appear and open up for you to explain your circumstance. And that is true for this question, and that is true for this question. So just to break it down, a simple comparison, question 1 focuses on application refusal, example study permit, and any other permit or visa. Question 2, whilst overlapped with permit or visa refusal, it kind of opens it up broader. It talks about border enforcement action, not just at the Canada border, but any other country. Here are some common mistakes to avoid where those statutory questions are concerned. Thinking a visa refusal automatically means denied entry. Those are two different things. So with that, you have to know how to answer question 1 versus question 2. Another common mistake is answering no because it was a long time ago. Assuming refusals from other countries don't count, and trying to balance answers to look better. Just remember that IRCC already has access to records. Inconsistencies cause more problems than refusals themselves. So for best practice, if the answer to either question is yes, then answer yes. And then the pop-up box will be there for you to provide a clear, factual explanation, dates, country, type of application, outcome. And so here's a key piece of advice. Always answer truthfully. If the answer is yes, explain it clearly, because IRCC already has records. Honesty is what protects your application. If you found value in this video, I'd appreciate if you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Please motivate my efforts to keep doing the research and keeping you informed.